Very, very special day. I think I've been in London for 5 days or so and play a big game against Man United, and be able then to chip Schmeichel and like that was obviously a special day for me and my family. I never get nervous, but that day I was shaking like a leaf before I went on. I think the fans started singing my name after 50 minutes of the game, so made me very, very nervous. Been playing football for a long time. It's just intuition. It's just you see what you see. You try to look at the goalkeeper before you get there, and that was the picture I saw. That was the easiest thing, was to get it over him. Yeah, no, I think Patrick misses a ball. Maybe we should have defended a bit better, as you can see here. And then, but Giggs does amazingly well, and then smash in the top corner. I think that's he did a great individual skill, and that knocked us out. Two great sides. They obviously were better in that game because they won it, and like I said, they won the treble. But yeah, it was close. I was close most years. Also, we had a good side, and unfortunately, we lost. Yeah, no, it's a nice little pass and go around the goalie and put it in. So obviously a great moment, great feeling. For me, I think the FA Cup is extremely special, and for the fans as well, massive. And as you can see here, Liverpool just unfortunately played him behind with Owen, but maybe they thought, well, yeah, he's very quick, and maybe we were not as quick in the back, so they counted in 2 goals. We lost the final. We totally and utterly dominated. But it's a special day, and people that haven't experienced it, of course, they can't really understand it. I didn't really know it before my first one, but you remember these days a lot more than you remember any league game or anything like that. Yeah, so I think Neville makes a mistake and get the ball here, and Barthez is way too far out, so I chip it in. And that's probably that I feel is one of my nicest goals, because that's quite difficult to do from there. I felt it was important for the team and for the club, so it was a great goal and a great moment. Most of the things I did was on instinct. You see the picture, you see it, and then you execute something you think could work. And quite often I think a chip works quite well, because like you said, the goalkeeper maybe doesn't think you will chip it from outside the box, and he's on his way out. And like this time it worked quite well.
Pires. He's got past Gerrard, that takes a bit of doing. Ljungberg!
No, we played really well. Yeah, it felt good, obviously. It always feels good. Liverpool away from home is a difficult place to go. Their fans are great. It was lovely when you could help the team and do that. But of course, me and Robbie are good friends off the pitch and on the pitch, and we just try to do our job. At that time I was lucky. I was allowed to play from the left, which I preferred all my career 100%, and play from the right, which is much easier, and I felt much more involved in the game. And I think that was a big reason too why I scored a lot of goals at that time, because I could play from that was my favorite way to come in. I could use my right foot. But it's obviously an amazing pass from Dennis, and at that time, you know, when you just feel that you have power within the team, that nobody or anything could stop you, and we just kept on playing as a team, and we won a lot of games. No, Dennis was a great man and a great player. He could do most things with the football, but he didn't showboat, and he always played for the team, and I think that's why all his teammates value him so much. You know, we played well. Chelsea had a good team, and yeah, no, I felt strong, and I think that's John Terry, and felt strong in my legs, and then that's just how I like to shoot. I like to curl the ball, and the ball went in. I think personally what I highlighted that is Lee Dixon's run behind the goal before the ball goes into the net, and yeah, we didn't win the game, which was very important. I think we played in Man United 3 days later at Old Trafford, but it was a great day, and it was in the old days when I had red hair, and a lot of fans had red hair, so that was as well quite special. Yeah, and it's obviously always nice to play against Spurs. It's always a special rivalry, winning the ball on a counter press and then got served on a plate and using the left foot. I don't know what happened there, but no, it's a North London derby, and you'd feel it 100% with the fans and stuff. I think I lost one game against them my 10 years here, but it meant a lot. I remember Tony Adams said to me, I think it was once, we played Spurs 3 weeks down the line, and he told me, like, you make sure that you're not injured in three weeks' time, because that's when we have to win. So that's how much it meant to the players and to the fans, I think, as well. Yeah, so that's Southampton in the cup final. We had a lot of chances, and then like a little, what do you call it, rebound, and then Robbie can put it in. It was a strange run, obviously, like, sorry to say to Southampton, maybe like we were used to playing Liverpool, United and Chelsea, that they will go at you a bit more, so it was a different type of final. And we had played them, I think, a week or a couple of days before in the league, where we rested quite a few players and we still won, I think 7-1 or 7-0 or something. So they came in much more defensive minded in this game, and I think that showed. But the main thing was that we won the game, and everybody went home happy. Away from home at that time in Italy and against a good Inter Milan side, it's not that easy. So yeah, it was a nice little goal. I think the goalie thinks I'm gonna hit it one touch, and in that way of doing that little dummy, he goes down, and then it's just easy to put it in the open net. He's gone down, and then he's gone. So we played very well as a team, and as you see, it matters for people on the bench. We're all together, and yeah, it was just a great day. Thought we had a great team. We probably should have gone all the way. When you retired after football, you speak more to players that maybe been your opponents, and they as well have been a bit like, oh, it's very, not strange, but you should have gone further a few years with the team we had. And I think that's my biggest regret in my career, that we kind of worked through, but then we conceded some goals late on in quite a few years, and that's hard to take. Yeah, and of course it was a nice feeling to be unbeaten, but I must be honest and say when it happened, my main thing was that winning the league. This afterwards was nice, but that was, I played to win titles, and we had already won it, and now it's not until now afterwards for people, how much it meant for people. I felt myself, I was just celebrating winning the title. That's why I'm playing football. But of course, it's now nice nowadays when they talk about it. But at that time, I didn't really think about it that way. Yeah, no, it came to penalties, and it was a very rainy day. They played really well. I've had a big problem with my poisons in my hips. I had big problems, but I just got ready for this, and it was just they were our biggest rivals, so it was a big game, and Jens here saves it from Scholes, and just look at the goalie and then put it the other way, and that's always a nice feeling. And it was very good penalties that we did as a team, and they did as well. Maybe one that they missed. I think, yeah, like it's Patrick who does the last one, and if I correctly remember, it's to his right up in the top corner. Yes, so lovely. It's a nice feeling, and I think I went on holiday like straight after that, and I think unfortunately I saw Ryan Giggs in the same hotel, and I probably ruined his holiday straight away. But it's a nice feeling. It's the game that you want to play. I think that's the prize I value the most, to be able to win, and I felt we maybe should have been in finals early on with the teams who we got. And like I said before, especially when you talk to other players, how they regarded our team. So yeah, we thought we were going to win this game. We thought we were better than them. Obviously, that didn't help our cause. But that's what happens sometimes in football. So we tried to rally around and then do it for Jens. But I remember before the game we thought offensively they're very good, but we felt with our offense that defense was not as strong, and we would create stuff, so we were quite, at least I was extremely certain to win the game, but obviously this changed quite a lot, and tough to take. I think here Sol Campbell, obviously it's a great header, great ball. I think before that maybe Thierry had one or two great chances as well to have given us the lead. But it wasn't our day, unfortunately, and that's this is probably the big saddest day in my football life. Not nice to see these clips at all. I think it's the first time since I played a game I've seen them. And obviously against Barcelona they have more possession than you when we only have 10 men and we had to defend well. It's tough, but that's a great save. We created some as well. So yeah, I remember that. And in the ball here, a bit annoyed with myself. If I could have got a little bit higher up and closer to his head, maybe then that would have been a goal.
Iniesta slipped into Larsen. On goes Eto'o. Real chance. 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, as you can see, I'm extremely disappointed watching it because I thought we were going to win it. And of course, everybody knows how good Barcelona are with the ball. And I think that was the one where everybody said it was offside. And of course, that's hard. I think Almunia as well, when it takes on his heel, that shot is not going into the net. So there were small, small details that wasn't with us that day, and we didn't win the game, and Barcelona deserved it, and they played really well. But can't help that took me a long time to get over. Still haven't got over it, I think. I think the club was, you see here, we have a lot of new players. We had paying off the new stadium and stuff, so a lot of things were changing at the club, and I had the opportunity to leave a few times before and didn't do it. In the end, I felt I needed a change, and that's the decision I made. It was a new project that was going on at West Ham. Obviously, it's always sad to leave a club you've been with for 10 years, but I personally felt that I wanted a new challenge, and like I said, there was a lot of players from my era that was leaving or had left, and I felt I wanted to try something new as well. It's a great feeling being coach, in my opinion. There was nothing that was clear to me that I will go into coaching. I asked a lot of old coaches and stuff what they thought, and they thought there was something that I would be good at. I feel personally when you can teach a player something small or detailed that will make his game better, or you see when he's done something in the game that created a goal or something, you see him smile, and you, in my heart at least, that makes me extremely happy. That's for me like, I don't know, winning a title or something. And when I look at the bigger picture, I sometimes think like, I still learn things when I was 29, 30, 32 years old. There were just small details like where I could stand on the pitch and this and that. And maybe now, if I can give that to an 18, 19, 21-year-old, that will help him a lot in his career. Because I felt if I knew that when I was 21, did I learn when I was 32 or 30, it would have made me a better football player. So those things are what I'm trying to help my players today. And it just makes me very happy when you feel that you are maybe taught the player something that will be beneficial for his career and make him a better football player.
Want more videos?